Put a finger down if whenever you wear lip gloss, you get it all over your burger. Oh, everyone? Okay. Put a finger down if your boyfriend won't let you take the dog out at night because whenever he does, it's perfectly safe, and whenever you do, you get chased by a crazy man with a knife. I'm really unlucky, okay? So let's see if you can put your finger down. Put a finger down if your cramps are so bad that you used to cry in class about it, and you get so frustrated because you didn't want to cry that you started accidentally like hyperventilate ugly crying, and the teacher and the people around you would be like, what is wrong with you? And you'd go home and Google ways to fix cramps and fall for all of these different marketing ploys for things that you attach to yourself, and apparently it fixes cramps. Like the thing I'm about to try right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the off switch. Focus, please. Okay, you're gonna have to come closer. The off switch for menstrual pain. I'm in pain right now. I've been saving this for this video, so we'll see. What is all of this? Electrodes. So I'm gonna shock myself. Look at this. Put it on the front. Oh, I gotta put that kind of low. Oh, you can put it on your back. The back is where I have it the worst, but we're gonna try it on the front. It zaps you so badly that you don't feel cramp pain, you just feel electrocution. If it works, I'm gonna be so happy. I feel like we fall for so many things that promise us like a better life, to look better, to feel better, and we end up just falling for this consumerism. Then again, like I've always wondered, like, what did the cave woman do when they had cramps? Like, what did they do? They didn't have these.
They just went, "Arr."
Yeah, they just went, ah!
Okay, it says just don't put it close to your heart because it could.
Oh, really?
Introduce.
I wanted to put them like here for the thumbnail so you can actually get my face. So just don't turn it on if I do. The girl version of an iPod. I'm listening to Despacito. Okay, I'm scared.
Is it on?
I think so. Is anything happening?
See, now you don't feel your cramp pain, right?
Yeah, I feel 2 types of pain now. Okay, wait, I gotta put it on my back.
But one of them hurts more.
That like aggravated my cramps. Oh, that's actually good. Oh, okay, just don't turn it up, just don't turn it up. It really snaps you out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like your problems aren't that bad, it could be worse.
Yeah, it's like you could be electrocuted right now. Here, you wanna play with the settings?
How high is it right now?
It's pretty high, like the next one up is really painful. Oh, my whole back just spasmed. I should have like done it on day 1 of my time of the month because I'm on day 3 right now, and I can't tell what pain is what right now, but like it is quite nice. Hey babe.
Yeah, babe?
My cramps hurt really bad, so can you just make sure I'm good while I put on some lip gloss?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll turn this on and then I'll just punch it up. Wait, is it on even? Oh yeah, there we go. Crank it up. Just crank it up for the babe, right?
Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
You okay, babe?
It's definitely distracting, babe. How? I feel like this thing has potential, but we're getting off track. We gotta get back to how unlucky we are. And I gotta take this thing off, it's scaring me. You know how they say women have higher pain tolerance? I'm consistently in pain during my time of the month to the point where I don't know if I'm in less pain or more pain. All I know is that it's different, and I kind of like different right now. Put a finger down if your brother got into a new school out of state or out of province and you went with them to the new town because you're like, I'm a good sister. You went, you check out the campus, you stay in a really nice, safe hotel in the middle of town. You're sitting there doing your skincare in the middle of the night. Your brother is passed out in the bed beside you, and all of a sudden you hear boom, 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 like angry knocks, police knocks, sound complaint knocks, and not like, how's it going, knocks? So you're like, oh my goodness, like, who is this? You tiptoe to the door, you look out the little eye hole, and you don't see the police there. You don't see a security guard there. You see the scariest masked man you've ever seen through that hole, because he knows you're looking at him like this. Like the head tilt right here, very important. This man was out of his mind. So you scream, you wake up your brother, you say, there's a terrifying man and he's banging on the door, and your brother goes, ah! Call security for the hotel. You call security, you say there's a scary, crazy man waiting outside of the door, and security's like, yeah, we'll be right up. But they never come up because it's just normal people working security, and they're like, we are not going up there. So you end up having to call the toughest friends you know and go, help! Do you have any friends in Toronto? Or whatever city you were in. And then you get these scary dudes, but you're scary dudes, to escort you out of the hotel because the security wouldn't. Put a finger down if you've been through that. That's like a Sunday for me. Not really, it's only happened once, but I'll never forget. Are you still with me? Put a finger down if you moved into a relatively safe area with a bunch of broke students. You're all university students at the time, and you hear rustling around outside of the house, and you don't really know what that is. And every time you look out, the rustling stops. So you close the door. You ask the guys in the house to check the perimeter. They take bats and they check the perimeter, but they don't find anybody. It's really cold, the dead of winter, and the next morning, you wake up after a significant rustling night. You look at one of the windows, and through the window, in frost, there is a face that looks like this that is staring into your window. Yeah, put a finger down if you went through that one. Struggle, all girls understand, relatable. I have the worst luck. I do. The funny thing about Frostface Man is that I got a Rottweiler specifically for Frostface Man, and he never came back after we got the Rottweiler. And I'm telling this story right now because my brother had no idea any of this happened, even though he lived in the same house with us, because I didn't want to scare him. Put a finger down if at every single job you've ever had, nobody really liked you that much. Like, you had a really hard time making friends, and then you finally get the job that's like a sense of community. You make a little friend, you're friends with the management, everything is going great, but then they hire a new manager who looks like a Karen. I want to say her name, but I probably shouldn't, but this applies to everybody. So they hire a new assistant manager who hates your guts. And one day, because you're new, you go, hey, like, how do I make a Caesar? She holds that against you, goes to management and goes, we have to fire this girl. She's useless. We hate her. But management likes you, so they didn't fire her. That said, though, she torments you for the entire time she's there until one day she stops showing up, and then we get a phone call to our restaurant of a random guy who goes, hey, so that woman, she has herpes. It literally sounds like I'm making this up, but I'm sure you've been through it. Put a finger down. Put a finger down if your sister's car window got smashed. You called the police, obviously, because you want to feel safe. You want the police to know what happened. And instead of trying to help you, the police start interrogating both you and your sister, saying that you probably did something that warranted this to happen. Does that happen to you? Happened to me. Just relatable girl things. And speaking of relatable girl things, put a finger down if you started wearing aluminum-free deodorant because you've heard that breast tissue absorbs aluminum. You kind of want to try to be healthy, but you get this deodorant that you're only supposed to put on when your skin is wet after the shower. And because it's that way and it has to be done that way, you forget to do it all the time. And now all of your friends think you stink, especially Nora. Just kidding. So what inspired me to make this video is that I was like, Nora, like, if I move, I want to move to like a really safe place. And Nora's like, I live in a really safe place. Like, why don't you move to my area? And I was like, I have really bad luck though. I feel like it needs to be really, really safe. And when she walked me out of her house in the dawn of the morning, it's like 6 a.m. We're out there and these two crazy guys on bikes come riding by and start yelling at us. And she looks at me and I was like, it's my luck. I'm unlucky. Is anybody else unlucky? If you're unlucky, please leave me a crazy story in the comments. Make me feel better because I feel significantly unlucky. I feel like every time I tell a story, people are like, okay, that just can't be true. But it's true. It hurts. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it especially relatable. If you'd like to see me again, make sure you push notifications and I will see you on the next one. Bye.